Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Hannah, and today's video is I'm going to take you along as I meal prep some breakfast options for the kids. I mentioned in my grocery haul video that in a few days I'm going to be having a dental surgery. It's nothing major, it's just I've got a tooth that's giving me trouble, so they're going to get that taken out. So nothing huge, but I know I probably won't feel good for a couple days. So I want to get some breakfast options made up for the kids that they can just pull out of the freezer, heat up, and do all that themselves. So today is going to be French toast, and I'm just going to make up, I think I'm going to try to make up 2 loaves of bread. I got 2 loaves of bread on sale at the grocery store the other day, so I'm going to try to make both of those loaves into some French toast, and then once they cool down, we're going to put them in a Ziploc bag and throw them in the freezer. And obviously that'll be enough bread that, well, more than enough for the couple days I probably won't feel like making anything. So those will just continue to stay in the freezer, and then whenever we need a quick, easy breakfast, or I just don't feel like cooking anything, I can grab those out, and that's what we can have for breakfast as well. So here's all the French toast I made. I'm just gonna let this sit out on the counter and cool down. I've done both full loaves of bread that I planned on doing, and then I also had made up a little too much of the egg and milk mixture. So I had part of another loaf up in the cabinet that we had already been using some of. It was a little under half of a loaf. So I ended up making that into French toast as well, just so I could use that mixture up and it wouldn't go to waste. So this is a little over 2 loaves. The kids did eat a couple for breakfast, but we'll have all this in the freezer ready to go for when we need some super quick, easy breakfast ideas that I don't have to cook again. You just get them out and heat them up. And the kids can also heat these up themselves. Weston is 8, Amelia is 5, and then Willow's 3, so obviously she won't be doing it herself, but Weston and Amelia know how to get them out, put them on plates, and then throw them in the microwave for a few seconds and heat them up. So they'll do that, and they will help Willow get hers out. And then if I'm busy doing something like feeding the animals or whatever. But yeah, so I plan on doing some more breakfast. I want to try to do some blueberry muffins. I made up some blueberry jam last year, and no one really, it's not nasty or anything, but no one really wants it on a sandwich for like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, because it doesn't have a whole lot of taste. It's kind of more plain. So I thought about making those into a muffin, and the kids really enjoy those. I've done it a few other times before, and they end up eating them every time. So we'll do that. And I'm not sure what else. We've got pancakes in the freezer already that we made, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. So we got several of those still in the freezer left that they can use as well. And I think I might make some egg bites as well. So I'll need to make up some of those, and I'll put those in the freezer. using a whole nother bag. I'm just gonna throw these in a little storage container here and put these ones in the fridge. And then the kids can just have these over the next couple of mornings. So these are going in the fridge. So in order to even get started on the blueberry muffins, I had to make up some flour. I had used it all where I was baking things for some Thanksgiving dinners. So I was all out of flour, so I had to mill up some and get that ready. And then I started mixing up my blueberry muffin batter. And I forgot I was going to do a double batch of this, so you see me grab the flour bowl back and added more flour. That's because I realized I was doing a double batch and I needed more flour. I started out measuring this blueberry jam out, and then once I got that first cup put in, I realized that I just would probably need the rest of the jar. From the way it looked, I just kind of eyeballed it, and it looked like the amount that I would need to finish up mixing up the batter. So by doubling this recipe, this ended up making 3 batches of muffins. Please ignore how dirty my oven is. I know it looks really gross. I need to clean it. Something I don't even remember spilt down there, and I forgot about it, and so I have not cleaned it yet. Totally forgot about these. This was the last batch. So to cook my bacon so that I'm not wasting a ton of time at the oven or at the stove flipping bacon and all that, I decided to just take this big cookie sheet and line it with aluminum foil and then put my bacon on it, and I'm just going to cook it in the oven. That way I can get it all done at once. This is a bag of eggs that I scrambled up last year and put in the freezer because we had so many eggs from our chickens that I couldn't keep up with using them all, and I didn't want them all to go to waste. So I took them, scrambled them up, and threw them in a sandwich bag and froze them. And I just ate these egg bites today, and they taste good. So the eggs do not taste gross or anything like that. It all tastes very good.